Want to help shape a brand new system? Then let me tell you about Legend Seeker and how you can support its development while getting some awesome perks. By subscribing to our Legendary tier on YouTube or becoming a paid member on our Discord, you'll get early access to all Legend Seeker lore and mechanics. This means you'll be among the first to dive into the world of Legend Seeker and give direct feedback that will help shape the game. But that's not all. Supporters will also be the first to playtest the system and will get exclusive invites to private streams where we discuss the game in detail. Your input will play a huge role in making Legend Seeker the best that it can be. Now, for those of you who love watching our tabletop role-playing game shows, supporting Legend Seeker comes with some fun bonuses for the casts. Here's how it works. If you're a Copper member on Discord, you can give a $20 benefit to a player of your choice. Silver members can give a $20 benefit to an entire cast of your choice. If you choose to go the YouTube route and subscribe to the Legendary tier, you can provide a $50 benefit to a cast of your choice. And for the ultimate support, Gold members on Discord give a $20 benefit to all casts across both Geeks and Gamers Tabletop and Moonskull. Every bit of support goes directly towards making Legend Seeker a reality. It helps fund the art, writing, editing, and eventual publishing of the game. So, if you want to be a part of this journey and support our shows, join our Legendary tier on YouTube or become a member on Discord. We couldn't do it without you, and we're excited to build Legend Seeker together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the game.
Hello everybody, I'm getting comfortable in my seat. I have baking soda and water and a paste on my leg because I got stung by a wasp. Well, you know, it happens. Anyway, that aside, I'm Frost, and you're here for Frost Written, where I'm working on the lore for Erudi's Legend Seeker RPG. We are here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so come by often, give feedback, critiques. Don't be too critical, I have such a thin skin though. I'm kidding. Be critical as you want. I can take it. I design video games for a living. I make people mad all the time. Anyway, I'm going to be working on a whole bunch of stuff today. I'm trying to unite a few things across a few of the spots that I've written things, and I realize I name things differently from spot to spot. We're going to figure that out. I'm getting it figured out here. Oh, I think I got stung by two wasps. I'm like feeling something. I was like, what is this lump or scratch on the back of my arm that really hurts? I think I got stung by more than one wasp. Yay! Oh, that's kind of annoying. It's right where my shirt sits. How did I not notice so right now? Well, if you guys see me fidgeting, it's because I got injured by nature. Hello, Kyle. Shadow Warden, Jensen, hello everyone. Chrysanth, I said hello, but I'll say hello again. And I saw that a bunch of our compatriots were having fun in the bot channel, killing wolves and slimes and, I don't know, chopping wood, doing things. So they're having a grand old time over there on Discord. Fun times. All right, so make sure that my document doesn't look too disturbing over there. Sometimes when I resize the Word document, it stretches everything weird and it makes it look even worse than it normally does with the filter over the top of it. Anyway, where was I here? I was going over things in the Thalassian Ocean. because last night and this morning and a little bit over lunch, I was playing around with the idea of where some roads could be in the test map that I'm doing, and which ones are still the old Agrian roads, the kind of the idea, the Roman Dark Ages version of the roads, where the roads are still there. Parts of them in places have been robbed out for all the stone, and so it's just trenches that people have filled in with gravel and dirt, and they still use it as a road, but it's not as good as the old roads. They don't know how to make the old roads properly, so they just use what they can and work around them and rob them out whenever they feel like it. And worked on some of those roads and the places where the cities and towns and things might be. But then I had the fun task of coming up with a lot of town and city names. Need to travel to Heavy Liftums. Oh boy, Kyle. Fun. You're gonna mess with Crescent's evil twin. Wait, which? Oh, the honest version of it. Nice. No comment. Very nice. Did the wasps not take damage from your heat aura from all that hot sauce they use? You know, they didn't survive. Let's just put it that way. Oop, hop into voice chat. All right, let's get into voice chat here. Boop, boop, boop. And you guys will have to tell me when I get in here if you can hear him, because I got to remember if I push the right things. Oh, I can't hop into the voice chat with you, Erudi, because it says it's locked for me. I want to get in there, but there's a big old padlock, and I am not clay, so I can't rip it off its hinges right now. Yes, Jensen, exactly. It's similar to the idea of Rome. That empire is gone, but the people on their mainland know things, but no one else does. All right, let's see if this works. All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can everybody else hear him? Huh?
That is always the operative question.
We hear him. Crescent says we. She used the royal we, I think.
Amazing. Well, I won't be on here too long. I just wanted to say hello to everyone and welcome them to Frost Written, now exclusively on Moonskull.
Woo!
Very exciting stuff. Just wanted to put it out there if you guys have been watching and supporting and what have you. So Legend Seeker is going to be exclusively content now for the Moonskull channel. So if you guys would like to support this man's great works and the system that I'm working on, that'll all be done through Moonskull now. And we do have a Discord, a Moonskull Discord. That we have fired up and got moving. So I think the mods will be dropping that link down below. We'll also put it in the video description. And if you'd like to support Legend Seeker financially as a bit of an investor or a backer while we're building this thing, you can do so by either going to that Discord and becoming a paid member there, similar to how we were doing in the previous Discord. Or you can subscribe to the legendary tier here on this channel through the YouTube memberships. But that was it. Just wanted to come on and announce that to people, let them know where stuff's getting moved to and what have you. And that was it. So unless you got any questions for me, I can leave you to your city naming.
I think I'm good at the moment. I saw that Erudi had a question for you. Gino had a question for you. Said, other than human, if you had to pick a race for Mort, what would it be? Because he's working on something and it won't let him make Mort human.
So, like, again, fantasy race, you mean? Like elves or things like that?
I guess so, yeah. I think he's just saying any race that's not human.
Oh, that's tough. I guess, I don't know what my options are, so I guess you have to give me some options, Gino. Because my first instinct is to go something like godlike, something like the Aasimar, but that's kind of human-like already, so I don't know what you're working with. I don't know what your limitations are. But if it needed to be something like super fantasy oriented, but like typical, probably half work, but a handsome one.
A handsome
If it has to be animal,
Oh,
if it has to be
he's saying bad AI.
bad AI.
I'm
ASMR is probably not going to translate very well.
probably not. Mort is anything but holy, Shadow Warden said.
Oh God. I would say Dragonborn. He wouldn't be a cat folk. There's no such thing as a dog folk.
There are in Rifts, but
Well, yeah, I don't know the limitations of its fantasy generator AI thing,
Good
so I
question.
don't know. Yeah, I would say that. So in order, I'd say Asimar, half orc, Dragonborn, and barring all of that, like a lizard folk or something. Those would probably be the things that would most likely, because they represent strength and honor, I guess. Yep, there's your answer.
cool. Fantastic, sarcastic. Also did say it's even Mort week on Frost written. Oh.
Yes, just you wait until Thursday. I have a special plan for Frost.
I'm gonna be sick suddenly.
Don't worry, you're going to love it. Everybody will come. To the stream, I mean.
To the stream. Phrasing. Levistro just showed up right when you were saying that. Perfect timing, Levistro. Oh no.
Perfect timing. All right, I won't derail any further. Bye, guys.
All right, later. And we're out of the chat. Yeah, there we go. I have left the chat. Nice. How was the Russian roulette yesterday? Oh man, not very Russian. It was some roulette-y. Roulette-y Fischetti. I will never tell her that to her face because I'll get shot. Why is this? Oh, I've got a comment on it. Okay, that's why it's highlighted. All right. Get back here, you. Yeah, Jensen, I don't think she knows all the guns. So, hello, Horseby. I responded to your thing, but I never said hello. So, hello. Let's see here. Did he leave? Yes, he is now off of the chat. It's just us. Just us now. It's safe again. It's safe. Show us on your psyche where Mort touched you. Okay, I was writing myself a note about the Agrian roads. Okay, the remnants of the travel networks created by the master engineers during the more peaceful times. Majority of the roadways across the Godwinter are packed earth, maintained by the local governments for the benefit not only of their own military, merchants, caravans, blah, 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 blah. They follow the older Agrian byways. Some laid directly over the ancient trenches, which were long ago robbed of their fine stone for other building projects. All right, talked about the gods, and then went into the waterways. So, this is a large swath of the populated part of the world, so I'm going to be trying to come up with... I'm looking online and finding all kinds of nice prefixes and suffixes that go with different languages and cultures, and coming up with things that will work for city names, like Tun and Witch and Berg and Stein and this and that for different groups, and trying to come up with some of those just so a few of the towns have kind of a similar feel, a similar sound. Not all of them, they're not going to be monolithic, but getting a flavor in there, which will be great. This reminds me, before I forget, I still have a headache. I'm going to take one leave quickly that will hopefully relieve me of my headache. Ha 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 ha. Look, I'm taking medicine. This is the only medicine I actually really have. I'll leave. And there, I have taken the medicine. Woohoo! Oh, that was more directed at Erudi because of yesterday's game. Gosh, yes. He did say that he was not concerned. He wasn't worried because Mort is always lucky and always comes out. You still reeling from Call of Cthulhu? Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. That was an episode. We'll go with that. It was an episode. I think that's almost exactly what Chrysant said in her comment, and I think I told everybody backstage right after we get done with the show. We were still chatting a little bit, and I said what you put for your comment, and the exact words from JT were, "Sounds exactly like something you would say." I'm like, perfect. I'm on the same wavelength. Chrysant and I are still on the same wavelength, and neither one of us is crazy yet, I think. Ish. To be fair, I had to make the Mort intro for Call of Cthulhu. My psyche is fine. All the voices agree. Hey, if you have a consensus, you can't be crazy. Alright, so heading down here. Okay, I talked about this. I just rewrote this section. I hopped on right before this and was just making like 5 notes to myself, like an hour before this, because I was like done with my meetings. I'm like, I can spend some time over here. I just started playing around with something. I ended up writing for 35 minutes and I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I'll be doing that on stream. I don't need to do that now. The problem is sometimes when it strikes me, I just start typing. So, okay. I'll have to ask Erudi about these, whether aboleths are a thing in this setting, or if we come up with something brand new. Alright, and this is the legend of that thing. So, I think I can't look for that there. I think it got moved. So I may have to look at this elsewhere. Let's see. Did it get moved here? Yeah. Okay. Chrysant, you guys are still in the process of moving some of the lore stuff over, right? I'm going to make a note to myself just to revisit this one once I get access to a couple of pieces of lore here again, so I can cross-check things. Oh man, that's totally the wrong. There we go. Let's go with the right letter for that word. That makes so much more sense. Okay, I don't need to cover that yet. I will talk about that. This is the God Killer War, so we're going to go to... where's our view? Navigation pane. Alright, so I know this is going to mess it up for you guys a little bit really quickly here. I just need to look at... Okay, that's the God Killer War. Alright, we'll just jump down here. And I'll turn that back off. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, I've got... I'm going to remove this title here of this place. We're going to call it this right now. I'll probably change that name, but it's there. Okay. We're going to go with common. And the religion was Thalassa and Xander, which makes sense. The demonym is... Trying to think if would they call themselves, people who are from the Caustic Strand, would they call themselves something specifically? Like, I mean, Stranders sounds stupid. Would it sound stupid if people kept saying it to themselves? Maybe? No, I just can't. I can't extrapolate that in my mind out far enough to think, yeah, they're gonna think that's cool someday. We'll leave that one as a thought for later. Okay, we don't have a name for this person. Because I want to call out in this description that it was the city-state used to be part of the empire, but then again, I kind of mentioned that most everything was under the empire. I'm trying to think if it's important. It is kind of important to tell people that. This is before, so once part of Agrium, it was home to a thriving population of fishermen, devotees to both Thalassa and Sandra's Scion. The coastal isles and inland were laid waste during the God-Killer War by Grix and his forces. Would be a coastal to basically fend for themselves. Centuries later, the area is still not recovered, though the locals have found ways to harvest rich minerals and salt stirred up by the volcanic activity both in the coastal waters and hot springs that abound in the surrounding hills. Major villages each have a small military garrison rotated through from the capital's standing army, stationed here for the sole purpose of protecting the area's natural resource harvesting operations. Highly sought after salts and minerals from this area fetch a fair price in markets far and wide. Though the workers here see only the barest hint of that profit, they instead lead simple lives, letting their work speak for them, enjoying stories around the hot springs and cold nights and the lure of a simple life unburdened by war and deprivation. Originally founded by refugees from the God-Killer War, these villages have a strong tradition of storytelling, ancestral pride, and a work ethic admired by many. Olive skinned, many of the people here can trace their legacy back to their great coastal cities destroyed in the God-Killer War, and a few even claim that they are descended from the kingdom of lost Thalassia. Workers of the salt flats and the acidic pools of the caustic strand are easily recognized by their bleached hands, forearms, feet, and calves. Lifetime spent wading and working the pools often leaves these areas of their skin shades light. How do I want to space that out? Lifetime spent wading and working these pools often leaves these areas of their skin shades lighter and pockmarked. It flows, but I don't like the way it flows. Symbol of pride demonstrating a long life of dedicated work. Okay, so we go over the hot springs, we go over the baths, we go over the wormlings, the little wormlings, and the pool dragons, the little black dragon rookeries up in the foothills and mountains, the rambles, which are the destroyed islands that block the entire bay, and the cairn of the demigod who died here. Okay. God of trickery and unleashes God killing breath in the young warrior, not only killing him but destroying both the temples and the islands they're built on. Alright, so his knighthood is long dead, but his body is still, well, supposedly in the cairn where they carried it to in the upper hills. Alright, so we got that covered. Now, one of the things that I know that I talked about last time was doing something with the Azure Kingdom and also with the gnome. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go up and grab the preface here that I use on every one of these, which talks about the name of the kingdom, capital, the blah, 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 blah. All these things. And I have to open another document because I need to get back into the notable locations. Alright, this document I need to go down. I need to find the Azure Kingdom here. That's the Soul Spires. Alright. Mordecai's Throne, Mount Silvermont, Sapphire Sands. Alright, I'm going to move this over here so I can actually start pulling from it, bringing stuff over. Orc tribes on the borders. Boom, boom, boom. Crescent, if you're actually here, I'm not sure if that was an automated thing or not. Did you hear my question earlier? I don't know if you're probably still in the middle of like working, driving, decompressing from work, fighting people over in Discord. Who knows what you're doing? You know, stuff, the things you do. You make oh wait, was there London broil involved? That wasn't the question, but that's my current question: is was there London broil involved? Yes, excellent. So, what I was asking is, I think you guys are still bringing a bunch of Legend Seeker stuff over, all the lore dumps and the NDA stuff. I'm guessing that's still in process. I made a note for myself on a section where I had to cross-check something, but I can't right now because the stuff's not over there, so I'll just do it on another stream, or I'll do it off stream at some point. $2 each, you had to buy them out. Nice! Does the no religion rule mean you can't talk about your meat flesh on Discord? Hmm? Okay, he has nitro, so he can copy-paste more over. Ah ha ha. Alright, so we're going to say, we'll come up with a name for this place later. This is, okay, we'll just say Kingdom. I don't think Davila would be their first choice here. Let me check this really fast. All right, where is my third document? Where is my, is this the one I want? Yeah, that's the one I want. Move it over here. Pull it down, move it over. I just realized I should make sure that these aren't clouding everybody's judgment by showing all kinds of things over the top of everything. All I need to do is get down to where these are. All right. Okay. Just accepted the rules. No one was talking about religion on Discord, so I was doing that here. So basically, it's just being dumb. My son wanted to make dinner, so I said, okay, lightly toasted bread with ham and cheese, lettuce warmed in a microwave, mayo and mustard. Tasted good. He's 9. Nice! Hey, that's more than some people do when they're 20 or 25. So that's pretty good. Or 30, or Sevi. Sevi's ears are burning right now, just like her kitchen. If she shows up all of a sudden, I'm in so much trouble. Yeah, so anyway. Alright, how do I want to start pointing this out, this stuff about the place? Because I got the cat market talked about. All right. So its roots. Wait, where did I move that document over to? Where did I put it? There it is. We'll go with severe. There we go. There. Crescent has access to a crab boat. It could happen. Wait a second. Wait a second. I missed some things here. Clay will be sleeping with the fishes next week. Yeah, that's right. Not entirely certain Sevi can even make toast. Crescent has access to a crab boat. It could happen, yeah. Any of them. It's, I really believe veganism is Satan worshipment. Soy almond milk is of the devil. What happens when all the fingers go down channel membership icons? Is it like a monkey paw? It's a black fist. Need to cancel in about 36 days. Almond milk is so good. I just like real milk from real cows. Call me weird. Almond milk is okay. Vanilla almond milk is okay. It's not fantastic. It's okay. It's no whole milk. Okay, severe beauty. All right, there we go. History, I spill goods. To be fair, when your toast is black, it's still toast. Yeah, true. Just get a butter knife and scrape that incrustation off, and you got nice golden brown toast again. Got him. Goat's milk, yeah, got you soon. Yeah, goat milk is hard to find. Goat cheese, I have occasionally. Don't talk to Crescent about cyanide. She gives people tea. And at the bottom of the cups it says, "You're dead." Or whatever it said. Or "You just drank cyanide." Whatever the heck it says in the bottom. I don't know. I'm hearing this secondhand because I've obviously never been poisoned by her. But I'm pretty sure that's what she does. Can't stand almond milk. I had to have almond milk when my friend was staying here because occasionally she couldn't have normal milk. So I had to try it a few times. I had to use it in smoothies and things. But vanilla almond milk, it worked in a smoothie. Drinking it, didn't really get the point. Okay. All right. borders. There we go. A lot of common food items that can be dangerous if not prepared properly. Usually you need to mess up pretty badly for them to be dangerous. She serves the tea with a smile and says bottoms up and goes on a sinister monologue about tea and friends and betrayal and asks if you enjoyed the tea, then tells you it's cyanide. Oh, well. They see cyanide reeks of almonds. I think it's the other way around. Okay, then. Waiting for the dragon reach. I don't believe you, Chrysanth. I think you secretly love almond milk. You're sitting there with a sippy cup of it in one hand and a bourbon in the other. Oh, that would be just horrifying. Oh, bourbon and almond milk? Ugh. No, thank you. I guess we'll say that's not lost there because it wasn't lost at that point. Writing up the history of the Sapphire, or the Azure Kingdom right now. Where is that dragon noodle soup at? Where is he at? I hope there's nothing bad about oat milk. Oat milk is a key ingredient in lead paint. Don't think oats contain poison at all, at least. Fantastic. Sarcastic says, as a Wisconsin, I'm legally obligated to fight against alternative milks. Alternative milks! Oat milk. Probably never heard of it. Not that alternative? Not like emo alternative? Okay. Okay, we'll just say sealed their borders. All right. So basically, what I'm writing up is all the stuff about the Azure Kingdom from my other page here. It's not all the details about all the things like the meteor strikes and everything. It's talking about just the land itself right now at the moment. A notepad is also learning me and sending reminders. Oh dear. Oat milk explains more. So much brain damage. Oh no. So, Azure Kingdom, landscape of severe beauty, sweeping soda-light desert of shimmering blue sand, dotted with the lush oases and azure rivers, ancient land that has its roots in worship of Oriel and Orin, of the chief god and goddess of the Erudian pantheon. The Azure Kingdom has given birth to some of the most famous and infamous wizards in Erudia's history. The kings of old revered peace, love, and wisdom above all else, and this led them to add vast stretches of land to their domain with few conflicts. Working alongside some of the great sapphire dragons of legend, the Azurians erected great canal works to irrigate and fertilize vast swaths of their kingdom. Great monuments and temples were built to the gods and these dragons. Magical defenses were erected to protect the kingdom's borders, and then when Zerath came to the world, fomenting conflict and war. Let's see, how do I want to write? Okay, until Zerath came to the world, fomenting conflict and war. Dabble fanned jealousy in the hearts of the Azure Kingdom's enemies, and war came to their lands. Over JJ. Hello, sir. For centuries before the God Killer War, they were assailed by the Orcs, Acadia, and the other petty kingdoms surrounding her. They fought them to a standstill, but it cost them more and more each year. And their flourishing kingdom slowly suffered for it. Their great project lay abandoned, their vast farms withered to be reclaimed by the sands. When the God Killer War came, they at first welcomed the refugees to their kingdom, but soon realized they could not support such a massive influx and sealed their borders. Day. All right. So basically, what I have. Okay, that's interesting. With this favor, because they have magical defenses on their borders, and they have limited ways in and out, except over the mountains. So they sealed their kingdom off soon after the God War or the God Killer War started, and stayed sealed off. And a lot of the people in the Godlands still look with a lot of disfavor on the people of the Azure Kingdom for refusing to really stand with them against the armies of Grix. They started at the beginning, retreated, and then hid. Because they were already under attack from 3 other places, so. All right. Where did I put this here? Okay, great. Where was the, so this, I have the cat market here. Ah, there it is. Okay, there's my note. Okay, All right. Azure Dragons, or the Azure Sapphire Dragon. There we go. Did go to war against Grix and Pay Freyfurt. There can becoming all but extinct. Alright, Sapphire Dragons did go to that. One of their numbers was entombed by the last great king of the Ezra Kingdom after she gave her life to power the great defenses that kept the land safe during the God Killer War. Fantastic, sarcastic. You're not a lowly stream lurker. Look at you, you're talking and making shorts and stuff. Uh-huh. All right. So, I'm trying to decide how I write up some of this stuff. Let's see how many words I already devoted to this part. I don't want to overtake or to have one section overtake something. It's only 400 words. That's not too bad. That's not bad. That's like a page and a half. One E in that part of desert. All right, so I'm talking about the Grix Fall what we talked about before with the sand tides, the talc storms, the skiff captains race to get to the impact sites. To harvest a fallen meteor. Hey, meteor has an extra E there. There we go. She has an attitude. Oh, I'm sorry. Fantastic Sarcastic is totally not doing anything. He's not there in the bushes with a camera looking at everybody. You're not on Candy camera. Well, I'm not. Maybe. Oh, I just reached down and touched the side of my leg and I was trying to figure out what that was. It's the crusty baking soda water paste that I had on the sting. That's looking better. That's looking much better. All right. Yeah, Grixfall. When Grixfall happens, the race is on. The desert is sand captains race and fight one another to reach the impact sites to harvest a fallen meteor. That's a really weird sentence I just wrote. Let's see here. Keep doing more erudite. It helps her not to pick on me. Wow. You just need a cover man, Levistro. Just look at that guy. Okay, I'm going to cover this other one thing here. Let's see here. All right, we're going to add another thing. We've got the cat market here. We're going to be talking about the other market we had, which is the floating black market. Okay. Okay. Black barge. Don't need to talk about the Keeper's Sanctuary. Talked about the Talc Desert. Now the Bug People. Came up with so much stuff for the Azure Kingdom. It's amazing here. We got so many things. All right, we got more. That wasn't Mort's fault. Mort did give him very specific language, and he did a good job of not listening to Mort's very specific language. Though I don't know if Mort's specific language would have really helped Jimmy anyway, but it's, you know, it's Jimmy. He makes mistakes. A lot of mistakes. All the mistakes, maybe? Alright, so... low houses, taller inland. Davila. I want to talk about the gem mines. I'm trying to figure out. There's two things I really want to talk about. Are the gem mines, and I want to talk about the one glass crater. Alright, we'll actually capitalize Grix's name. That's important. Alright, we'll save visits. Let's see. Jimmy is a good kid, just not experienced, but that can be played to his advantage. Jimmy is an idiot, but that's okay. We gotta have idiots in the world. Did you have a stroke? That last chat has poor grammar. Still, I started my coffee when Jimmy went for it. Well, he had an example to follow. He's like, hey, I can do this. I've gotten information from somebody that totally knows what they're talking about, that he had trusted implicitly, instinctively right away, which was really foolish of him. But yeah. Spell good words. I spell the best words. Occasionally, I spelled it really well. I'm not even repeat that. Fantastic. Percent has the right idea with the facepalm. So I'm talking about the Veil of Glass, that impact site we talked about earlier, where Grixis forces crashed a meteor here to decimate something that used to be here. We're not even going to point out what it was. It punctured the crust and it glassed the sands of the area into blue-black obsidian-like formations. The whole area has just been glassed, but there's still a roiling little maelstrom that goes right down through the crust that still is emanating heat, and occasionally elementals will find their way out of it. It's not a hospitable, fun place. And let's see, the gem mines. All right, we're gonna, oops, how about I do this right? Let's type this correctly. Okay, we'll say skilled halfling and no miners pull the depths of the riches. Oop. All right, so basically what I'm putting for the gem mines, because we talked about the bug people being down there, whatever we're calling these bug people that mine. Occasionally they'll find their way somewhat instinctively to like veins of metal, and they'll find veins of gems and things below the sand, and they'll dig their little tunnels and stuff in them because they're like, it's beautiful, they love it. And these bugs people, they're not long lived, so you know eventually the colony will die out. They'll move on, they'll do whatever they do, and they'll leave this behind. But somebody finds one of them, they'll hire gnomes, they'll bring a skiff in, they'll hover over it and keep themselves in place anchored and lower the gnomes and the halflings down in there because they're less likely to collapse the little tunnels. Go in there, they mine what they can, hoping it doesn't collapse, and get the heck out of there again. All right. Okay, got that covered. Wait. How much do you can get you to replace me and Mummy's mask on Friday? Wait a second. No, I'm not doing it. The shiny. Wait. Okay. Wait a second. A shiny nickel. You are 95 years old, aren't you? There's a shiny nickel in it for you, young man. 100 bad puns on video to post as shorts. That's the price. Make it 10K in puns. Rejected offer. Price is now 150 bad puns. Yeah, no, I don't think this is. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm so sorry, Chrysant. You're gonna have to face the medicine. I'm sorry for you. I wish I could do it for you. It builds character, right? Maybe that which does not kill you makes you stronger. Maybe. It's not funny. Ugh. Though I don't know. I'm still kind of intrigued by this idea of a shiny nickel. That which does not kill me makes me go after Erudi with a vengeance. Did I make a TTRPG pun? Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't. Did I? Builds character. No, I did not mean to do that. That was unintentional. That doesn't count as a pun, I don't think. I hope. That did not even occur to me. Nope. I did. It's probably stuck in my head because I am working on RPG stuff, but also because of Kaio and Daxi just killing the bot channel by trying to RPG their self into whatever position they're trying to get into with killing wolves and slimes and stuff. You know, building their characters. Probably just stuck in my head that way. Right? Right. Haha! He's still going? Well, eventually he'll sleep. Is Sevi over there trying to beat Commander End still? Because Commander End somehow just shot past her in money. I don't know how he did it or why he did it, but oh boy. I was there eating popcorn as well. It's just them? Okay. Puns are puns even if unintentional, Frost. Fine. Fine. You have an RPG bot now. I'll never be streaming or monitoring my Discord now. Yeah, there's an RPG, an epic RPG thing in the bot channel where you can level up a character and stuff. I know nothing about it other than it exists. If I can't be a wizard, I just can't be bothered. So I haven't even looked into it yet. Okay, Jensen, I like Crydanth. Crydanth. I'm assuming that's just the typo of D versus S, but acts like a 95-year-old rather than saying up past 6 p.m. doesn't mean she is. Hey, if she's going to the to bingo and a buffet at 4, then maybe. Just saying, possible. All right, we got the cat market. You know, the bot had it in your Discord to remove it because it's addictive. Yeah. I mean, in mine at one point I had Jake from Adventure Time. Ooh, I don't remember who else. I had a couple of AI bots in there, and I think Daxy was trying to destroy the bot or talk to the bot. He was basically getting the bot to say all kinds of crazy stuff. It was kind of entertaining, but also then I stopped having it on there because I ran out of the trial period or something. I don't know. Oh well. Does she have Weathersfield original? Werther's original? Strawberry candy from 1932? You're 95 as well, Jensen? Oh, gosh. Okay. Do you wear an onion on your belt because that was the style of the day? Grandpa Simpson? Just asking. All right, so what else do I have here? Okay, we're not going to talk about that thing. Okay. You walked into that one, Jensen. Oh, AI bot? Oh, nope. How you improperly try to tag me? Yeah, he didn't quite get either one of you tagged properly in that one. I don't know. I think maybe he had too much oat milk. All right, Thalassia's crown. Lost Thalassia. Okay, there we go. Fun fact, Frost only looks old. He's 34. Game dev will do that to you. Womp womp. Joke's on you. I'm 27. I was already starting to get gray hair when I was like 27. Here. All right. Okay. Is there anything else I need to go over in here? The rest of the stuff for the Azure Kingdom I'm going to keep separate. I may add it to other parts in here. I do have to go back up here really quickly. All right, so this is the stuff for the Soul Spires. His crown. Banefires. All right, so that's the Dwarven Harbor. That's what is it? Solinar. Gnome Enclave I have to come back to. This is where the halflings were, the orc tribes. Alphaeus. Malak the Black Tongue. The notable locations there. Okay, Lost Acadia. And this is Concordia. All right, I can mark. I'm gonna do something quickly. Mark this off for myself. Can I not do strike through? Huh. Strike through. There we go. Wow, that was way more difficult to find than I thought it was going to be. Alright, I need to go back to my review here. I need to go back, oops, no, view. I need to go to my navigation pane because I need to find the soul spires. There we go. Alright. I'm going to have to put a lot more stuff into the soul spires. This is why you don't buy inferior products with child slave labor. Oh no! Michaela, hello. Watching from the beginning at 2x, but I have a city name suggestion. Mora passed it on the drive back from Duluth. Duluth. Baby Ruth. Let me throw Mora at the end here. After the sands, Umbrella Atoll. Alright, so, boom. Alright, ew, Apple products. Let's see here, where was I at? If you have cobalt in your product, unfortunately it has child space labor involved. Space labor? Mora? Hi, Chrysanth, are you ready to be nice to me? ... Mora isn't Moria. You're correct. Next time, choose superior products built with child slave labor. Wow. You guys are nuts. All right, so I'm going to go back up here to Mora. There's the beautiful spires, the sand skiff. I really love the AI picture that came out, or that it came up with. For whatever reason, I just think that one is fantastic. It was very good. I'm gonna do this quickly because I want to put this back in here. If you should be able to see this when I put this in here. This was the little AI picture that I found, or I made, that was it was pretty cool. I thought it came up with a really good, using my prompt, it came up with a very good thing. I mean, there's some weird brush strokes and stuff up there, but it's had a cool idea of the skiffs and things out in the Azure Kingdom. The other one is actually a little cooler even. I mean, that one's neat and it's cool and it looks like, the sand looks like water back there. This one is even more Azure-y. Azure-ish. And it has that cool cap on the top of the thing with the little bit of light coming off it and the cool trailing sands and winds and stuff going around it. And this one has a lot of motion with the skiff, which I thought was really cool. Because, let's see if I can actually make it even bigger. It just has a lot of cool motion to it. I just love the little skiff flying across the sand. There's a story about an actor, Jensen Ackles, the headshot. Okay. Son needs to work. Kids in Africa, job security, and here he is freeloading off me. There you go, Levistro. Bam. Yeah, this one, I just thought this one turned out really well. It was just cool, pitted, old, massive thing sitting on top of a mountain. It just, the size is really off, but this thing just looked really cool, I thought. I liked it. Let's make this smaller so I can go find this thing. All right. And the sodalite deposits and all that stuff. All right. So one of the other things I was literally just doing was taking a peek at the soul spires. And I've got to find my photo there because I need to remember if... Yeah, that was right. It was the tolls. Okay. Alright, let's go back up to Soul Spires. Put this back off. During its followers, afterwards, the place began to once again show signs of life. The magic user devastated the natural order of things, blistering the lands, cracking the crust, flooding the valleys with toxic subterranean gases. Gases evaporated and brought acidic storms to the region, which killed all but the hardiest flora and fauna, eroded the natural rock cathedrals into colorful but jagged spires, and turned the water brackish. The rains returned to normal eventually, as did certain rivers and streams, but the area remains inhospitable. There are few settlements in these wild lands. Furthermore, as the place where the tide of the war turned in the Allies' favor, leading to the breaking of the Soulforge bonds to the Grix, these unfortunate beings feel drawn to the place. There are remote spots in the Soul Spires rumored to be Soulforge graveyards, where the despondent or damaged constructs go to still themselves. Fields are scattered with their stony forms, staring forever off into the distance, or clustered around points in space that only they can fathom, eerily unmoving like the diminished pillars that are the namesakes of the region. So, what else I need to put in here is we've got Darkmire, we've got the tolls, we've got a few different things to mention. Because this is the Soul Spires are the home to not one, but two druidic orders. All right, so we've got the two Paladin of Oriel going through the tolls. Yep. That's the Darkmire. Where are the... There's the fisheries, the Druidic Heartgrove. Question marks in here. Okay, I don't remember her name. All right, and so oh, let's see here. Is it a Fairphone? Erudi uses a perchance furry generator? I don't know what that is, but I'm scared. What makes you think I can't? History eraser button. Hello! Wait, was history eraser button addicted to the bot as well? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's addictive. Chrysanth, have you killed a wolf or a slime or anything yet with it? I was trying to commit the other people when they're doing slash work and RPG bot and stuff. I'm in there trying to commit like check fraud on everybody's work, and none of my schemes work to defraud the bot or steal anybody's hard work. It just didn't feel realistic to me. I wanted to scam them out of something. Okay. You just did the work command? Okay. You've not even touched it. Oh no, now you're gonna work. Now you're addicted. You're done for. We'll never hear from Chrysanth again. Oh well. We had a good time with her while she lasted. 2024. RIP. You're doomed. So I decided what I was going to call the two moots. Well, one of them moots, the dwarven or the druidic circles that are in the soul fort or the soul spires. The first, I don't know exactly what we're going to call it, but that's the one that's the Heart Grove of Arendor. It's tended by his follower, the druid, the soul forge druid, and they work to push nature's, push back the devastation of the area from the God Killer War to restore the whole area to its natural state. The other, slightly darker order is the Rotmoot. It's a druidic order that worships both Arendor and Mordecai, embracing the natural decay of all mortal and natural things. They herald natural death and champion nature restoring itself. So they're all about making sure that everything faces its inevitable decay and entropy. So I have it lorded over by a leprous masked druid and the fungal ant that we talked about. He's slowly being devoured by the fungus that's taken hold of his decrepit form. Oh, they're gonna be so much fun. But I want to put the bone druid in here. Do. And they're both tended by their compatriot, a woman known only as the Bone Maiden, who whose face is painted with the visage of a skull and specializes in magic which borders on the necromantic. Oh, fun. She's a sweetie. Next time someone sees her, she's going to be super pale, have long nappy hair, look like she hasn't had a full night's sleep in a week. Wait, never mind. Oh. Well, Jensen, it was nice knowing you because if don't turn around right now, but there is a shovel about to descend upon the back of your head. We're just going to all hear a pling. It just echoes across the countryside. And then just that weird plastic rolling noise as she wraps you up in a tarp. John Wick style. And, nobody knows anything about you anymore. There you go. Yes, from the dead, new life grows. And these guys, they embrace it. Because to them, the best way to heal and add is to get more fertilizer, more things contributing their life force to the area. So if you think about it, anyone they can get in there, anything they can, kill, get through the natural forces to get more fuel, fixing the world, the better. Eh? Is that another pun wizard? I hope not. I don't know. Wait, did I make another pun? Roll for 1d6 shovel damage. Shovel killers, don't mess with them. You were playing for about 10 minutes and then you said, what am I doing? I could be doom scrolling X. I don't know which one's worse. Not sure. Both? Maybe? I want to write some more stuff about the rot root, but I don't want to write too much more stuff on that. Maybe I'll make it so they are obsessed with the Soul Forge. Because to them, they're obsessed with the Soul Forge, not to redeem them or free them, but to end their unnatural existences, to restore balance to the world. Because in their mind, all these Soul Forge that were made, every one of their souls, their bodies may have returned to the earth, but their souls are still out there, and that's causing a big imbalance in the magic of the world. That's not really true, but this is what they believe, that if they can destroy them all, free their souls from those cages they're in, they'll do a lot to restore balance and order to the world. We're not going to know until we try, right? Let's just kill all the Soul Forge and see what happens. What's the worst part about that? It's a win-win, right? AI DM, much worse. Oof. Oof. You live in Texas. I know, but Chrysanthe is very wary. She's very wily. She's very good at sneaking up on people. You don't know she's behind you until you hear the whoosh of the air from the shovel. And by then, it was too late. And everyone just hears a plang. And they have a captured Soul Force they use as sort of... I'm getting through what you wrote. It seems like some of your words didn't come through right, but I see what you're saying. I think that's very interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll put that in there. So, right, can do that. I have to quickly see if I can do this. Did I mess it up? No, I didn't mess it up. Turn off my camera a second. I have to put drops on my eye. I don't want you guys to have to see that. I'll be right back. I'm still here, though. Look at that. I can disappear. I'm a wizard, by the way. Yeah, Cerebro. Sevy's addicted to the bot now. Oh, no! Turn my camera back on. Oh, my eyes are all drippy and droopy. Perfect. So yeah, I just put down, yeah, they have a captured soul forge they've used for experiments, and they have subjected it to countless... Well, let's see, how do I want to write this? I'll just get rid of that. So they have a captured soul forge they have subjected to countless experiments in order to try and free its soul, but ended up driving it mad. It's wreathed in oily vines and dark magic. Its will gone. They now use it to hunt its own kind. Tethered to their grove. Alright, so let's see. Tethered to their grove. They now use it to hunt its own kind. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Someone call the bishop. The rest of you get the steak ready. Frost is wish raft. But you know what's even better? is when I can do this. Let's see. Let's go here, and I can just say, watch. Oh no. Oh, I feel like my invisibility is failing. That's okay. Much better. Stakes are for vampires, not witches. Now we toss him in water with stones around his neck, and if he dies, he's human. Exactly. And if you pull me up later and I kill the entire village in a fit of rage, then I'm probably a vampire. Or something. I'm game if you guys are. Let's do this thing. Something like that. Alright, how are we doing on time here, by the way? I forgot to check. Oh, so we got about 15 minutes left. Okay, then. This is a real way they found witches. I could have told you where the witches were. They're all the people that nobody likes in the village, obviously. Anybody who somebody's jealous of. Get them. Make it flowing water there. There we go. I just walk up to somebody nowadays and say, are you a witch? And they'll be like, oh, yeah. Like, oh, well, that was easy. All right, so there's the Rotmoot. They captured the soul forge. They've subjected to countless experiments in order to try and free its soul. It ended up driving it mad. It's reading the oil lens of dark magic. Its will gone. Tethered to the grove. They now use it to hunt its own kind. Okay. Where did I put... There was one other thing... Oh, I never talked about the fisheries. You know, these are... No, these things are actually all along the Godland. So that was the fishery things that I was talking about. I forgot I put this in here, but it's a different part. And now, the last thing I was going to talk about was... Or I was going to write about was the soul wisp, but I don't need to really put them in here. But I will look here and see if I mentioned... I did not mention the Dark Mire. Okay, let's get in here to this. Alright, we'll grab this. And we're going to put this in here. I probably have time to do one more thing here. This is the salt marsh. This is the result of Xerath's cultists. This is the thing we talked about before, that was the fiery swamp marsh. During the God-Killer War. So this was their attempt by Xerath's cultists to attempt to halt the advance of Grace's forces during the God-Killer War. I can actually do a copy and paste with this sentence because I already wrote this one. I'll just copy that in there. Plagiarize myself. Yes. Even them. Okay. Because this is a patron to cultists of Zerath. This being is a patron of the cult of Zerath worshippers, and they draw power from it. It is always hungry. Its worshippers always look thin, fed upon, and hungry as well. But they control devastating powers in return. So, Darkmire is a place and a thing. Brackish-fetid salt marsh. After its spawning, it laid in wait for the evil army, but ultimately ignored the cultist's bidding, slaking its thirst and hunger on all who approached, even them. To this day it lies there, churning defeated meth in the rage waters, fire bubbling up through the peat, and bracken feeding upon anything foolish enough to enter. Being is a patron of a cult of Zerath worshippers, and they draw power from it. Okay. Salt marsh insinuates there's a pepper marsh. Well, there's a pepper mash in the drink, but I don't know about a pepper marsh. Lightmire. Someone has to keep you from being addicted to the RPG bot, Chrysanth. You're just grabbing popcorn and watching the chaos. That's how it starts. And that is how it started. I don't know, do you want the red pill or the red pill, Chrysanth? We gotta pull the plug on the Matrix. Now, did I change the name? Wait, Medenford, is that the Green Heart? Okay, so I did use the right thing, but this does not belong there. That belongs there. Gotta get the spacing correct, otherwise it's going to throw off my setup there. That. All right, that's not a misspelling. That's a new word. That's not a misspelling. That's a new word. It doesn't like new words. You're actually cross-stitching right now? Oh, nice. What are you cross-stitching, Chrysanth? What are you making? Is it a cross-stitch of a shovel? Just asking. Just asking the questions that need to be asked. A stamp pattern. Okay. So, probably not a shovel then. I guess there's probably not a lot of shovel cross-stitch out there. Her wedding dress for Friday's mumming mask. No, that would be her knitting a noose. There you go. Chrysanth, I still think you should do a stream where you'd have to get the camera set up properly somewhere where you just putting together a big old puzzle. I don't know what the puzzle would be of, but you know, one of those 3,500 piece puzzles or something like that. Or, since you're like, what, 83, 95 or whatever, you just get a GoPro and walk around the mall. Do the mall laps. It's a thing, right? Come on. And like I said, for dinner at 4 o'clock, then you go to bingo and a buffet. Or buffet and then a bingo. I don't know which way it goes. There are Legos heading your way. Oh, nice. No, not a 1,000-piece puzzle of Mort. No. Ah, man. Work with me here. We don't want her to just say, oh no, there's pieces missing, and just throw the puzzle out. It has to be something she wants to see put together. All right. Okay, we're going to save that there. All right, we've got a couple of minutes left here. So in like a minute or so, I'll start wrapping up. I'm going to close a couple of these documents so I don't forget that I have them open and leave like 15,000 Word docs open like I did last time. Wondering why my machine was being weird. And I just noticed that this thing resized itself again and did this. So that's so annoying. Sorry about that. I know you can't read it, but it's annoying me that it looks so weird. Huh. Her lips are sealed, or her mouth is a zipper. Both. Both. Zipper mouth. That's it. All right. So, I think what I'm going to do is start a little bit of wrap up here. Thank you all for coming on by. Please make sure to like and comment if you have thoughts, you have questions. We have the brand new setup on Legend Seeker, or for Legend Seeker over on Moonskull. More and more stuff is going to get put in there, and we'll be able to chat over there too. But comment on the stream as well if you have things that you like, things that you think we should include. If you want to hear more Erudi, if you want to hear more Mort, you know, just let us know all the things that you want to know and hear. Please don't ask for more Mort. We'll just keep an eye on those. But yeah, chat with us over in the Discord. It's a heck of a lot of fun. Don't get addicted to the bot. You know, come up for air every hour or so, and you know, hang out with the rest of us, not just the bot. Don't kill wolves and slimes all day. Go talk to, I don't know, Bug Infamous about beans, or help Abby not be bored, or torment Chrysanth a little. She loves it. You could even pick on Erudi. Just don't pick on me. I have a very thin skin. I'm such a sad person. None of that is true. Some of that is true. Anyway, enough of that. I will be back here again Thursday for more of this, and then you can also find me eventually with the One Ring when that episode goes live. I think it's in another week and a half. I don't remember when the first episode's going live. Sunday, I'm in JT's Riffs campaign over in his channel. Monday, I'm around on Moonskull for Cthulhu, and I think I've covered it all. So, eventually you'll find me also playing like with JT and others in, you know, Space Marine 2 and other games on my kick and stuff. So, you can find me all over the dang place. And what I will do then, and I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys go back to your lives, go back to playing with the AI, and go back to throwing puns at Chrysanth. And honestly, if you want to comment and do nothing but put puns for Chrysanth in the comments, feel free. Just make them long enough that they're not just a tiny little quip. Make a nice long comment about all the puns. She'll love it, and she won't kill me. I'll talk to y'all later.